Hello, 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 Five Love podcast fans. Welcome back to another episode of the Five Love podcast. I am here today with a very, very special guest who just beat my ass on the tennis court this morning again.
With love. With love.
Stefan, welcome to
Hi.
the Five Love
Thanks for
podcast.
having me. I'm so excited. You're doing your thing.
Right? Not on the tennis court, apparently.
Listen.
Actually, no, we just had a tournament this weekend. And but was pretty good.
It was rough. It was rough,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you start off by telling us how you got into tennis?
So I've been interested in tennis since I was little, but as sad as it sounds, I never had anybody to play with. And I grew up in the country in like rural kind of Virginia.
Yeah.
So we didn't really have many tennis courts to speak of. But as I got a little older, I started picking up rackets and then just going out, kind of like serving by myself. I kind of learned tennis from a book, actually, like reading about
Okay,
different
Richard
grips and stuff like that.
Williams.
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
okay.
Checking out books in the library about how to hold a racket.
Yeah.
But it was really only like around the pandemic that I started playing more regularly.
Yeah.
Like when I moved to New York and kind of found a community of people, and it's been an addiction ever since.
You may not remember, but the first time we met was at Poppy Tennis in the Bronx.
Yes. Oh my God. It feels like forever
I came with
ago.
Andrew.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had him on yet?
No?
No?
No.
He'll be a good one too.
Well, let's see if he gets invited.
Right, exactly.
Because not everybody gets invited. Okay. Before we started, I asked you to prepare a hot take on tennis. So let's hear
Well,
it. Talk to the people.
so just me, I think as a whole, men's tennis is not that entertaining.
Okay. I will let you cook. Go on.
I understand, people are like, oh, men's tennis puts butts in seats, they're making the most money for the tournaments and everything. But as far as what I want to watch as a fan, I'm not looking for the dudes. Like, I don't know, it's kind of stale to me.
So let me ask you that. Is that just a recent thing or has that always been your opinion?
I think it's more recent. I've always been more of a WTA kind of guy. I think the last male player that I got really excited about was Rafa. I mean, listen.
Okay.
I love you.
I can understand what you mean because I think like back in the 2000s, you had Rafa, Roger, and then came Novak. So it was any one of those three could win.
Yeah.
But even then, you could still have Andy Murray winning or Del Potro or I don't know, Stan Wawrinka.
Yeah.
So you had a pool of, there was a point in time where anybody in the top 8 could have taken the title.
Right.
And even if like, okay, let's say these 3, 4, 5 guys were winning the slams, you still had other guys who were still injecting themselves into the 1000s and the 500s. So I get what you mean in terms of like back then, it was a lot more interesting, whereas now
I just, well, and I don't even know if it's like that the ATP has gotten boring.
Yeah.
As much as the WTA has gotten more interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but, or has always been consistently interesting. You know what I mean? Like you have Venus and Serena and, these big power hitters and stuff like that, and the slice and dicers and these personalities and cold frosty handshakes and drama and all this.
Ostapenko versus
I wasn't gonna
Taylor
say
Thompson.
it, but
Yeah. I see what you mean. There's more like storylines.
Yeah. You know, and that's really interesting for me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I could believe what
And
you
I'll
feel.
stand 10 toes down on it. Fight me.
Well, speaking of fights, I wasn't going to bring this up, but since you are here, let's take a few minutes to talk about this. We were having a conversation about one Miss Naomi Osaka, and I had some things to say.
You had some things to say?
I did, yeah. Should I say them here?
Go for it.
So right now we're filming this. I don't think people will see this episode until maybe the US Open.
Okay.
So maybe by this time, Naomi could probably win the US Open and make me look really stupid,
Uh-oh.
which I'm hoping that she does because I really do love Naomi. I really do love Naomi and I want the best for her. When she came on the scene, I saw her as the heir to Serena's throne,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
But let me just get to the point. I have some unsolicited advice for Naomi. Let me speak to Naomi. Is this the camera here? Hey, Naomi.
Hey, girl.
I have some unsolicited advice for you. I don't know you personally, but I would say as a fan, it seems as if you are a very sensitive person, and that's fine. And so my advice to you is, I know you love fashion. I think it would be okay for you to continue to be fashionable on court. If you want to do a Vogue spread, go ahead, be over the top. But I think when it comes to tennis, um, my recommendation, even though you didn't ask, is that you kind of scale it back a bit because I think that sometimes when there's negative commentary on what you wear or what you do, I feel like maybe it could, throw you off a bit. And I'm also a little bit confused about how you warm up and then after warming up and focusing on the match, you go into hair and makeup to put a kimono on and do your hair and all that. So, I mean, like I said, I don't know Naomi personally, but just as a fan looking on, I think it would be better if she just maybe scales back a bit and just focuses on the tennis. Let the conversation be about the tennis, not so much like what she wore today. Stefan?
Huh. I will ever so respectfully disagree.
I know.
And say, bravo. Speaking directly to you, my queen. I think there's room for all of it. You know what I mean? Like you can do the kimono and do the removable ponytail, which was sickening, by the way. There's room for it all, right? And she can now, as far as like warming up in this stuff, I think it's a little awkward. But I think even recently at Wimbledon, she said, like, as she was getting further along in the tournament, like, hey, I'm actually going to pull back a little bit for that very reason,
I think she
right?
should. I
Start
think
off
she
with the
should.
whole big
Yeah.
grand thing, though,
Yeah.
right? And then a couple rounds in, yeah, like, okay, maybe we won't do the kimono, but I'll do like a little skirt, that I can kind of snap off before we get started, that type of thing. So I say keep doing your thing, go bigger.
I mean, when was
Just
the
to
last
mess with
when
you.
was when was the last time Naomi won a title?
Okay, it's been a minute, but she's been very, very close. She was in a 1,000 final.
I'm
Right?
just saying. Okay, so I'll say this: if if she wins the U.S. Open, I shut my fat ass up.
Shut my
Right.
face.
But I mean, all jokes aside, I'm rooting for Naomi.
Totally.
But I just think, I think of other tennis players who were fashionable, like Serena,
Mhm.
Venus, Maria Sharapova, even Chrissy Everett, right? You know, I said this to you before. There's a picture of Serena wearing that denim skirts and that top with the trophy in her hand. There's a picture of Venus with her entire back out with that Wimbledon trophy in her hand. Like,
There's rent free in my head.
we don't really have. I feel like we are be talking about the outfit, but we're also talking about the tennis.
Yeah.
She's a tennis player first, so
Well, I think
kind of
it's
want to see her focus more on that. Even the
yeah.
great Roger Federer, he was also very fashionable, but was easy. He put the blazer on and he took it off. It
Yeah.
wasn't taking up much time. Like if I was on the other side of the net from Naomi and she's wearing this bedazzled dress, I would be like, hold up. What is going on? That is so distracting,
Hindrance.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
but Naomi, we love you and we're rooting for you at
Love
the
us
US
more than
Open.
others. But neither here nor there.
Well, speaking about love, Stefan, hold my hand when I say this to you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know anyone. Are you nervous?
You very. I'm sensitive. Me and Naomi are sensitive. Please be gentle. I am fragile.
I don't know anyone who loves Venus Williams more than you. And so today we will be talking about Venus.
Yes,
Okay.
my queen.
Yeah.
Literally my favorite tennis player
I
of
know.
all time.
I know.
male, female, black, white, yellow, Puerto Rican, Haitian, like
So we will be discussing Miss Venus Ebony Star Williams. Did you know that's her middle name?
absolutely, of course. Start with 2 R's. Thank you very much. Like, look,
Okay.
don't blame me.
So what we're going to be discussing about Venus, we want to give her her flowers. She is one of the queens of Wimbledon,
Of course.
along with her sister Serena and Martina Navratilova.
Mm.
So,
Ah.
you will be blind ranking the top 5 Venus Williams moments at Wimbledon. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, are you
Why are
ready?
my palms sweaty?
Have some water. Have some
Right.
water. Relax.
Lubricate.
Okay, are you ready? Get your pen.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna call them, and you're gonna place them 1 to 5, and then at the end, if you want to reorder, you can reorder. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's start off with a family affair, defeating Serena at the 2008 final. Remember, she would have won in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been trying to defend her title, going for I think this would have been her 4th title if she won. So where do you rank that as far as moments go?
Beating Serena. I mean, that's got to be up there. Anytime they're playing against each other, and especially in a final,
Yeah.
oh my God,
I think they faced off like 12 finals.
insane. That
Yeah.
family.
And I'm sorry, 12 finals.
I
at
literally have
Wimbledon.
goosebumps
Just at
thinking about
Wimbledon
it.
was there was quite a few finals at Wimbledon.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
It's a bunch, and
Yeah.
every last one of them entertaining.
Yeah.
That's gonna be up there. I'll say at least number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
So Venus v Serena.
Okay. Number 2. Okay. Let us go with the year was 2007. She's ranked number 31.
Mhm.
And she still wins Wimbledon.
Yes.
So she made a big comeback. Do you know who she beat in that final?
In 07. I don't. Not off the top of my
2 hands, 2-handed, forehand.
Why am I blanking?
It's obviously not a
power hitter.
not Monica Seles.
No.
I know who it is, but she's French. She hits with 2 hands.
Why am I blanking? French, 2 hands. Not still active though.
Surname starts with a B. Marianne Bartoli.
She's French?
Yeah.
Oh.
But she also won. Marianne also won Wimbledon.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
she's
say,
good.
like, I remember her win, but I
Yeah.
don't remember her being in the final. Which
Venus beat her. Yeah.
means you got to win the tournament to be remembered.
But she did win the tournament,
She
but
did.
just not that year.
Yeah.
But I mean, back
No
to
shade.
back to Venus. I mean, she came in ranked 31 and
Yeah.
she won the title, so it's kind of a big
I
deal.
mean, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call that 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could respect that.
Venus versus Bartoli.
Okay.
Was that 07 you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's go with 2005 final.
5.
You remember who she played?
She played because Sharapova won the year before.
Mm-hmm. I think she beat Sharapova in the semifinal. I think, if I remember correctly, Venus beat Sharapova in the semifinal. And then she faced, I think, outside of Serena, this person was Venus's biggest competition.
Is that like Lindsay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 people that know how to hit that ball.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah. So she saved,
Okay.
Venus saved match point versus Lindsay Davenport for the 2005 final. The score was 4-6, 7-6, 9-7. That was one of my favorite matches on the WTA.
I have to like go back and watch these after talking about it. Like I'm literally getting chills thinking about it. Like, God, I love her so much. Okay.
Yeah.
With Lindsay, that's up there.
That is up there. Because
I'm gonna call it 1 for right now.
I would call it 1 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year was that? 05?
05, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
This is oh my God, this is This is one of my favorite moments for Venus. This and when she had qualified for the Australian Open final in, was it 2015 or 2019 when she played Serena? 2019.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that was such a good match.
Yeah, yeah. But
They had that white and purple situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this moment, it was just pure joy. When she won her first title in 2000,
Yeah.
you know I was gonna say
I
that.
knew it
Yeah.
too. That's why I was hesitating to number one.
Let's take a minute to talk about what we remember from that.
That's back in the Reebok days.
That was back in the that's
Yeah,
when she had
a
her
little
whole back outside. She
cannonball
had her whole back outside.
situation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Which shout out to Reebok. They're getting back into tennis.
Yeah, they should.
Um,
Do you remember who she played in that final?
for her first,
Was it Justine? Hold on. Or was it Lindsay? Let me
my
just
first guess was Lindsay, but I'm not sure. Let's fact check.
okay. Who did Venus play in the final of Wimbledon 2000? Okay, cool guys. I'm gonna say Justine. Who do you think? Oh my,
My guess was Lindsay.
it was Lindsay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Oof.
can I swap?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, then I'll call it number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
I know.
But that final, I mean, that match, I remember that the year before, it was it 98 or 99? Serena had won the US Open,
Mhm.
and I remember
Yeah.
Venus in the stands with the hoodie on. And I mean, obviously she was happy for Serena,
Yeah.
but it had to have been that, oh my God, like I'm the older sister. I
need to be like, yeah.
So I think for her to be able to, you know, finally get the slam,
Yeah.
you know, that must have been
It's a big moment.
yeah. And then she followed up by winning the US Open.
Listen.
Then she also won the Olympic gold medal that year as well. That was an amazing
year?
summer
Oh,
for
wow,
her,
yeah.
because she would have won.
God, she's literally one of the greats.
Oh,
And we
bonus
still have her.
bonus fact.
God.
Venus has the most Olympic medals of any tennis player. Because she
Right.
has the 4
Damn
gold
right.
medals. She has the 4 gold medals, and she also has the silver in mixed doubles.
Oh, I don't think I realized the mixed.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. I mean, of course, queen shit.
Yeah. Actually, that's that's
It's a family program.
I have a question. A lot of people say that Venus shouldn't be getting wild cards anymore. What are your thoughts on this? Because I have some opinions as well. Should I go first?
Go for it.
Okay, let me talk to the people. Let me look into this camera here. Hi, people.
I'll take a look.
I think what people need to understand is that a wild card is not earned. So when I see in the comments people saying things like she's taking a wild card away from a younger player, that is not true. If you are a younger player and you are not ranked, what you do is you go and you play qualifiers.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for. If you want to make it to the main draw, you play qualifiers. Miss Venus Ebony Star Williams has played qualifiers back in her day, and she now has 7 Grand Slam titles. So if Wimbledon wants to give a wild card to Venus, they can give a wild card to Venus. If Wimbledon wants to give a wild card to Michelle Obama, who has never picked up a racket in her life,
Sure.
they can give a wild card. So
Enter the doping protocol and we'll see you there.
I just want people to understand that a wild card is so stop saying that
Yeah.
she's taking away opportunities from others. That's not what a wild card is for. They can give wild cards to whoever they want.
Agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God. I thought you were going to come with.
Oh, no.
Like, okay, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yeah.
Not in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild card. That means it can be whatever. It's
Yes.
not a rising star card. You know what I mean? If they had some sort of program where like that's what they were doing, right. I mean, that's literally what it's for.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have the ranking to make it into the main draw, you work your way in.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to give it to some up and coming junior or something like that, great, they can do so.
Yep.
But these tournaments have, you know, discretion to say, we want this. And listen, Venus Williams sells tickets.
Yeah, she does.
And you know the
She does.
girls want to make their money.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, as much as it's a sport, it's a business first.
exactly.
So if
Yeah.
Serena wants to come back, Roger Federer wants to come back, like they're always, yeah,
No one's breaking any rules.
yeah, exactly. So
It's
yeah,
great.
all
Keep them
right.
coming.
Okay. And then yeah, the last one is by this time Venus is aged 37. And she made it to the final in 2017 where she lost to Muguruza. So it's really, we're really focusing at being able to make it to the final at age 37.
Yeah.
That was an amazing,
That's a feat.
amazing feat. Yeah.
Especially, I mean, it wasn't
I think
that long
I
ago.
think that must have
but,
been the same year that she made it to the final with Venus. I mean, it's Serena at the Australian Open, wasn't it?
17.
I'm not sure if it's 17 or 19.
I feel like 17 is sticking out to me, but
Anyway,
yeah, I feel comfortable putting that at 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So versus Ruth,
Age 37.
yeah, 37.
All right. So let's see what you have and let me know if you're happy with it. Starting with number 5.
Okay, number 5, Venus over Bartoli in 07.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 versus Muguruza at 37 years old. I mean,
Amazing.
that's pretty dope.
That is pretty.
Number 3, her win over Lindsay in 2000, her first.
Yeah.
Number 2 versus Serena in 08. I mean, classic anytime we get those two. How blessed are we? And number 1 versus Lindsay in 05.
Coming from match points.
Mm-hmm.
From down match point.
Yeah.
So are you gonna leave it this way or are you gonna change it up?
Oof. Maybe I'll swap 3 and 1. So Venus's first win, make that number 1.
Because that was pretty historic.
Yeah.
That was pretty historic.
I can literally picture her like jumping up and down.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Like, so yeah, we'll call this.
I would still leave Lindsay as number 1, but I can respect your choice. Only because I think to be down match points.
Yeah. You gotta be brave.
You have to be brave.
And to really dig in.
Yeah.
And as much as we talk about Serena being such a fighter and so intense and everything, Venus, listen, she the homegirl knows how to dig in.
Yes,
right.
Does,
We've seen the proof, and peak Venus was not to be played with. Yeah. Okay. So I like this. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Is there any outside of this Wimbledon? Is there any since we're giving Venus her flowers, are there any moments that you reminisce on, or you want to like maybe just talk about?
Oh God. I feel like I just channel her every time I try to play.
So in your mind, you think you're Venus Williams?
Absolutely. Well, she has like a regality about her.
Yeah, she does. She does. And, the way she does the
yeah, and even just the way she steps up to the line and just like gets that serve ready, and she just kind of like stares you down for a second, and then, I'm oof. Oh.
I love seeing her come to net.
Mm-hmm.
I think she is one of the best when she comes up to the net. So that's always
kind of underrated, even.
Yeah.
Venus is a wall. Venus Williams, honey.
What would be your favorite Venus Williams outfit?
Ooh. She had, I think it was a yellow.
When she won the US Open.
Was that it? Because it was like a nude. It looked like it was a plunging neckline sort of thing.
I don't know.
Am I? But oh my God, I have to like.
I don't know.
Like, can I find this?
This is why I need a producer so we could pull this image up on the screen. But while you're looking for that, I would say some of my favorites were when she won the US Open for the first time. Fun fact: do you know that both Venus and Serena wore yellow their first time winning the US Open, and match point for both of them was when the ball sailed long on the outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got these facts. I love it.
I mean, I love them. So yeah.
Consummate professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one. And which was one of her design.
I don't know if we could show the people, but
I mean, are we able to do that? Is there any do you have any restrictions? But
I don't know.
I
don't
mean
think so.
that one there. come on, because it looks like a plunging neckline, but she has
Yeah.
this nude illusion,
Yeah.
and she had a little bit of blonde in the hair and like, oh my god, like
I feel like Venus doesn't get enough credit for fashion.
no, well, and because Serena was so known for fashion, right? And
Yeah.
there's I don't know, this sort of idea that, if we're thinking about Serena, we can't also be thinking about Venus, but like
Mhm.
Venus had her own line,
Yeah, yeah, she
like
did,
with the
yeah.
leather.
Yeah, yeah,
So she was doing the fashion stuff. She has been for a long time.
yeah,
So, and she
yeah.
looks great in
And
her Lacoste now.
she studied fashion in
Right.
school, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so she's been doing her thing for a long time in
Yeah.
the fashion game.
Uh, if you ever get a chance to meet Venus, what would you say to her? First of all, do you think you would do you
You
think
mean,
you'd be able to compose yourself?
yeah, I was gonna say after I get up off the floor, like I actually
Oh,
saw her once in
oh,
person. I
really?
did not get close to her. I saw her in Harlem. She was, I think, doing a shoot for Lacoste
Mm,
at the Frederick Johnson courts.
mhm.
And I took a couple pictures from like far away. I was like, oh my God, her legs are a mile and a half long. This ponytail is everything. I want to be her. But
Y
I would just, honestly, I would just have to say thank you.
mhm.
Thank you for everything that you've given to
But
the
hold
sport
on.
and to the
Take this
community.
moment to say to Venus Williams. I mean, I don't know if she'd ever see this,
Hey,
but
girl.
Venus, Stefan has a message for you.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
Mhm.
I just got to say thank you for everything that you've given the sport, all the inspiration you've given me, and just your whole like elegance and grace, and but also power and ferocity and grit. And just coming from where you come from,
And the
reaching the
backhand.
heights you had. Oh my God, that back, I mean, that's literally who I get my back
A lot of
from.
people, a lot of people say they fashion their backhand after
Yeah.
Venus.
I've
Yeah.
had people try to change it, and I'm like, no, we're good. It's my best shot. And it's because of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep doing your thing. Honey, if you want to step away from the game and then step back in at 60, I'll see you there. Like, you keep playing for as long as you feel called to.
And I want to
Do
say
your
too,
thing.
like I actually watch Venus's YouTube channel,
It's great.
and she's such a great teacher. I think she has a good way of breaking things down to such a granular level.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you want to learn tennis, I would say go to Venus Williams' YouTube page and yeah, take some notes because like her tips on serve, like the slice serve, the kick serve, the forehand, she's really good. And I mean, she's one of the greatest of all time. So I would
For a
take
reason.
any advice that
Yeah.
Venus Williams gives.
And also, I just love hearing her talk. And Venus is
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, she
Venus is
is.
hilarious. I
Yeah,
think. Like, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Well,
girl, love you.
Venus, I mean, I don't know if you would ever see this, but we do love you. And
She be online.
yeah, I mean, maybe I'll try to maybe send this video into her
Right.
DMs. Maybe she'll see it. Maybe she'll send us a cease and desist type. But I remember I got to see her and Serena play at the US Open. That was amazing.
Mhm.
That was an experience. Yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah, I
yeah.
got to see them in their most recent doubles match. Yeah, I
Uh
mean, I was in the nosebleeds, but I was there.
yeah,
I zoomed
yeah,
in.
yeah. Well, Stefan, it has been
This
amazing
has been great.
talking with you. It's been amazing going down memory lane,
Yeah.
talking about Venus who we both love.
Seeing me get all giddy.
And to everyone who has been subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, I want to say thank you guys. Keep subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and all the things.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your mama. And remember, even if the score is 5-love, it's not over until the last point is played. As Venus Williams has showed us in that Wimbledon final
Yeah.
against Lindsay Davenport.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah. See you guys next time.